Well, like I said, surprise of all surprises. How are you doing tonight, Jim?
I'm doing just fine, and how about yourself?
I'm doing great, man. I am doing fantastic. How are you enjoying your stay so far in good old Indianapolis?
Considering I was indoors at the time of the crazy thunderstorms, I'm doing just fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, I didn't even think of that. Did all the cars have protection?
Yeah, everything's indoors here,
Yeah.
so everything was just fine.
Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I know they tinted up and whatnot as well. So that's great. That's great. Well, it's good to see you, man. I did not expect to see you tonight.
I just rolled into the hotel room after getting back from the auction, and on my ride here, I figured, might want to check in on Jim and make sure everything is a go for tomorrow. And I caught maybe the tail end of one of your comments, and you were talking about the shirt behind you.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Yes. Yeah.
I got one for you too, Jim. It doesn't have my face on the back, but it does have a breast pocket logo.
And ironically, I have shirts for you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Even got your name on it.
What? Oh, that's too cool. That is too cool.
I figured if you rejected it, I can always bring it home and wear it myself. Not only do we wear the same size, but we share the same name.
That's one of those. Well, if you don't want it, I know somebody who does. The bowling ball named Homer.
I figured you would. Let's see. How am I going to do this over here?
Oh, let me just go full screen with it.
You're gonna have one of these?
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Now mine's not embroidered. I screen printed mine.
They even spelled this the right way.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you know how that can get screwed up.
Yeah, it's such a hard name to spell.
I know. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. It's gonna suck getting up that early, but I'm okay.
You'll bounce out of bed with anticipation, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Because I know what I'm going to be looking at. And there have been a lot of people that said we ought to try to go live right from the venue. And I said, well, Jim might.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, I just caught that you were going to try and get yourself on camera. I have a client that I've inspected a car on his behalf here at the auction, and he's very interested in buying it. Now he just has to determine what he's willing to pay, and I would bid on his behalf to, hopefully have the winning bid and buy the car, and then we have an agreement.
So he's
how I get reimbursed for buying the car, and I'd be right on stage on camera.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And depending on how long you stay, the car is number 266 for the day, so it's going to run fairly late. Maybe it could be as much as 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, depending on how much time they spend on the previous cars.
Sure.
Every day is a little different, but if you were standing next to me, your face would be plastered just as much as mine right on television.
I'll have to alternate shirts. You know what I mean? I'll just carry one around, and then and I'll flip the other one on.
What we should do is take them and split them down the middle at the seams along the side. Sew them back together so you have my name on the front, your name on the back, and then all you got to do is just twirl around a little bit, and
I'd be willing to do that.
Best of both worlds.
I'd be willing to do that. And I don't think that's too late. I got all day except for the show tomorrow night, and so I figured I was going to be in for the long haul at least till about 6, 7 o'clock.
Okay,
sure. Yeah.
That's great. I usually stay until they ask me for the third time, sir, you really need to leave.
Well, that's why
the place down.
That's why we're driving separate, right?
Yeah. I do literally get thrown out of the place. But 2,000 cars, and I try and get my eyeballs on just about everything. I take notes as far quality, condition, options, paint, body, what shows where, what shows brand new, what shows is aftermarket versus OEM, things like that. And then I'm able to pull results as to what the car sold for. And it just helps me build my database. So when I do an appraisal on a customer's car, I'm actually able to compare apples to apples.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that makes smart business sense for you. And not only that, but, insight in mind, right? So they see you get to hand out some business cards, get to talk to some important people. Yeah, these got to be great for you.
Yeah. Walking around with, my name on my shirt gathers a lot of attention.
Well, I promise not to impersonate you. Because we'll be apparently walking around in identical shirts for a while, won't we?
Yeah.
No, that's it just sounds like a whole lot of fun, Jim. I'm really looking forward to it.
I had a blast today. Made some new friends.
Cool.
Saw a bunch of really nice cars. And tomorrow could be even better. Get this ugly mug right on national television.
That's my line. Yeah, exactly. That's so cool. That's almost a Wayne Carini sort of approach, isn't it? Is he a remote buyer? He's not going to be there?
No, he's
absentee.
He does pop into a Mecum auction every now and then. He knows the people here. They know who he is. He knows all the NBC guys.
Oh, cool.
Personally, on first name basis, but because of his contractual obligations with the network that his show is on, he's kind of not supposed to be on NBC. So,
yeah, I know how that works.
I see them off in the background, off camera, chatting with each other.
Oh yeah. If what Jim's talking about, if you've ever seen any of the oh shoot, what was the Will Ferrell? I've gotten so many movies in my brain, I can't think of it. Anchorman. If you've ever seen Anchorman and you've watched them kind of be separate but together, in other words, they all know each other, they all have conversations together, but they never do it in public if they can help it, all of the on-air personalities, and it's because of their contractual obligations, right?
Okay.
Yeah, what they don't want.
Never saw the movie.
What's that?
Never saw the movie. So.
Oh, you didn't see Anchorman?
I get it.
Yeah, you got to watch Anchorman sometime. The first one, I didn't care too much for the second one, but the first one was damn funny. And Wisco Style says he wants to go. And Drone.
Tell him to call Captain Kirk and get himself beamed over here for tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to transfer. You got to transport, man. And then Drone Kings wants to know if he can get a shirt if he changes his name to Jim. Well,
absolutely.
He's got a million of them.
What size do you wear?
Yeah, what size do you wear, Jim? The new Jim.
I heard you mention your son might pop over on Saturday.
Yeah, he said he's going to go Saturday. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell him to contact me.
Okay.
When he arrives, I'll get him in with my pass. Just he's got a promise, as do you. If you raise your hand to buy something, you got to pay for it.
Oh no, I know all too well the auction mystique. Yep.
I know that I owe you a dinner, a big one with dessert, but I didn't quite think I owed you a car.
Damn it! I thought that was in our contract, Jim. No, yeah, I will. In fact, we can talk about that tomorrow, and I'll text him your number if you don't mind, and then we'll get you guys hooked up. I don't know what time he plans on going over, but yeah, I know he'd like to meet you.
Yeah, I'll be there first thing in the morning. I'll be there all day, so whenever he strolls in, no matter where I am on the premises, it's not that far of a walk to get out to the main entrance, but I can get him in.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Gym to gym to gym.
Yeah.
Well, Jim, man, you better get some sleep. I know I'm down here in about 10, 20 minutes.
Okay. You're going to beat me to it. I don't sleep much anyways.
I don't either. I say that, but I'll probably be up until midnight again. It's a pattern for me.
Yeah. As my daughter used to say when she was a child, never wanted to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep is boring.
I think my boy is
more fun to be awake.
I think my boy has said that exact same thing when he was younger. Well, yeah. So, what, 7:30? Because you're fairly close. It's not much of a drive from where you are to the fairgrounds.
No.
And yeah. So I figured I'll be there probably about quarter after to 7:30, and we should have plenty of time. And I'll text you to find out what area you're in, whatever, exit or your car, wherever your car is, so I can be close to your car. So you rented a car while you're here?
Yes.
Okay, good. It wasn't that great Challenger though, was it? The V10?
No, I didn't go for anything fancy. My time in the car is minimal.
Yeah.
I think it was about 12 or 13 minutes to the venue today. I'm 17 miles from the airport, so not much of it. And once I get back, I got paperwork to do here. Just way too busy to go out with a fun car and harass the people in the local area.
I hear you. And this is arguably the worst month to have a hot car in Indianapolis because of the 500. Because everybody thinks they're a race car driver in May. Believe me.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it gets stupid. And you see a lot of cherries on the side of the road with some idiot in front of them getting a ticket. Well, all right, Jim, like I said, I'll be there around quarter after 7:30, and we'll head over there and have a great time. I'm going to let you go so I can get Magic Johnson on for about the next 10, 15 minutes so I can get to bed. If you don't mind.
Not a problem. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Same here, man. Thanks for coming on.
All righty. Have a good evening.
You too. We'll talk to you then.
Very good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's over. Did you enjoy that show? Hey, listen, if you want a guest cut just like this, all you've got to do is come on the show. It's as simple as subscribing, ringing that bell, and then watching it. The instructions are right there at the head of every show. You know you want to come on. You know you want a guest cut. You know you want to tell your story. You don't have interviewers beating down your door. So join us at the video call-in show. We'll see you live.